An excellent match. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Shot is good by Edwards.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Moran against Russell. Outside Moran. Pass to Adams. 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Russell against Moran. Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. We played just over a minute here in the first.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
To the paint. Here's Aldama. An easy 2 on the layup.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Russell against Moran. Russell the pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now here's Bain. From downtown, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Aldama. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And here's Russell. Back to Edwards. To the middle. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Russell. To the inside. The kick out to Edwards. Launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks outside. The 3 from Bain. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Yep, that one's good.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Russell against Morant. Pass to McDaniels. The 15-footer. And that one's long. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Now Adams, covered by Towns. And it's Adams missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Morant, the pass to Bain. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Towns. Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Outside McDaniels. Towns up top. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Lets it go from deep. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Russell. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Bain. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And stolen by Morant. It could go. And that's not going to go. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Inside. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Good. And the setup by Morant.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim. And look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Russell attacking. Outside McDaniels. Nails it from 3. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama, covered by Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Edwards against Bain. Morant, pass to Adams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. At an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. And here's Edwards outside. Aldama grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Russell. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Morant against Russell. Outside Bain. Jacks up with 3. And again, Memphis no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Second team.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bain. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of this one.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Aldama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up. No good on that one.
At the line for Memphis.
Good on the second one. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Russell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Bain against McDaniels. Crafty move. The kick out to Edwards. Clock is at 3. Fires from deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bain. That free throw misses. That one misses. For Memphis, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant off the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Morant. Stolen by Russell. 2 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
That one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Thanks, Allie. After the break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Kyle Anderson, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Reed in at the 5. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. On the take. And the layup falls.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Kicks it out to Anderson. On the wing, Noel. Back to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel from the arc. He buries it from 3. Noel's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
On the wing, Conchar. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Tillman. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Jones. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Right side, Anderson. Pass to Reed. Outside, Anderson. There's the 3. And they get it back. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Prince. Oh, they pick off the pass. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Takes the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to McLaughlin. There's the drive, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Outside, Anderson. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. Clock at 6. They get it back. Out to the wing. Here's Noel. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Jones. Inside. Here's Tillman. 1 second left. And we've reached the end of the third. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Minnesota in the lead. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the four-man spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. McDaniels, that's good.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Russell against Moran. Outside Bain. Outside Moran. Pass to Aldama. 5 to shoot. The three from Bain. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Back to Moran. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Back to Edwards. Outside for Russell. Edwards against Bain. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Morant, the pass to Bain. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. To the wing on the left. Towns for 3. And Morant clears the board. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. The crossover. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Morant against Russell. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. There's the drive. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
Noel, he's checked in for McDaniels. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Towns. And there's the drive. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Morant with it. Outside Bain. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Now Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. On the wing, Noel takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Payne against Edwards. Outside for Morant. Morant missing again. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Towns for three. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Payne. From deep. And again, Memphis no good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for the entire 2K.
It's the NBA Live on 2. And it's conference rivals scoring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy. The players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Now here's Jackson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Now Morant. To the inside. Aldama. That shot no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Brooks against George. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Morant left side. Out to Brooks. Poke loose. Outside Leonard. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of foul.
And he sinks the second. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced. You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Morris outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Aldama. Lays it up off the glass.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Morant against Jackson. George with no one around. Drills the three-pointer.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Morant passes to Bain. To the paint. Pocket 6. And the rejection by Zubats. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Payton for 3.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Up top, Morant. No problem knocking that one down.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Jackson against Morant. And here's George for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. 1:30 left to play in the first. Feeds it to Adams. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points running up from outside here in the first. The 3 from George. That shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Shoots. Inside, Zubats puts the move on, and he sinks the layup.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Adams right side. Just 3 to shoot. There's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard attacking. Here's Zubats. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at...
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Morant. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bain finds Morant. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
We saw glimpses of John Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Pass to Aldama. He feeds it to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Another level indeed for John Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, George. Outside for Jackson. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Bain. Morris against Brooks. Out to Morant. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morris. It's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morris has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Morant passes to Brooks. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. This one for 3. The rebound by Paul George.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Oh, good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Outside Jackson. Outside Leonard. Puts up a 3. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Outside, Bain. At the elbow, Adams. It's hauled in by George. Clippers leading by 6. Leonard, the pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. Outside Jackson. Right side George. Launches it. Great D that time from Bain. Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jackson kicks to Zubats. Morris passes to George. Morris against Bain. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Adams.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
It's stolen. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
At the line for three.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And some good action through the first. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
The Grizzlies, 17. The Clippers, 18.
and if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the 3 slot. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The pass to Concho. And Jones has it in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jones. For the lead. Rebound by the Clippers. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Shot clock at 2. Down low. Knocked away. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. That gives them the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Batum. Takes a 3. Covington kicks to Batum. From downtown. 5 on the clock. Covington's shot is off.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
Defended by Batum. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Grizzlies have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he's good on the second. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jones against Wall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Jones looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Tillman. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Covington. The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Covington. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Passes to Batum. He kicks it to Covington. Second shot opportunity. Batum dishes to Covington. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A composed player, Covington doesn't get bothered by physical defense. Keeps his concentration on difficult shots.
And Covington, no good on that one. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. Tillman. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Covington passes to Wall. Slams it home.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Jones against Wall. Inside. Power down with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Wall kicks to Batum. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
The quick trigger from Nick. Like how fast he acts on offense.
Jones against Wall. Outside, Jones. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Kershaw. No good from outside. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Jones. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Grizzlies have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Can't connect from short range. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Jones with it. There's the pick. Down low to take the lead. No good on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. With the drive, it's stolen by Jones.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And for the Grizzlies, good on the three-point shot. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Brooks dishes to Adams. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Jackson against Morant. The feed to Adams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Pass to Jackson. Leonard from 3. The shot, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Brooks against George. Brooks, the pass to Aldama. That one good for 2.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Jackson looking around. In the corner, it's Morris. Outside for George. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here is Brooks. Now the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Adams in the corner. Pass to Morant. Winds it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Outside for Jackson. And here's George for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Brooks against Leonard. Adams with the screen on Leonard. Brooks the pass to Adams. Stolen by Zubac. Outside Leonard. There's the dish to Jackson. On the wing, George. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Morant surveying the D. Passes it to Aldama. Over Morris. Good work defensively by Morris.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger in my opinion.
And George kicks to Morris. Outside, George. He dishes it to Leonard. Outside for George. From the arc. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Morris, no good. Jackson against Morant. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. No luck on that one. Good D by Gobert. Towns down low. George defending. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. Here's Zubac. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Russell. Towns a screen on Jackson. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by George. 6 to shoot. Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Russell against Jackson. Morris outside. George against Edwards. George passes to Leonard. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Up top, Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
Love to see this from Russell, as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Edwards with it. Guarded now by George. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Towns with the ball. Outside McDaniels. 4-3. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers trail. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
Leonard taking 2 shots.
And Leonard drops them both. Here's Russell. 1:57 left to play in the first. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poke loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Morris. Stolen by Russell. George against Edwards. Here's Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Knocks down the triple.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And the basket by Leonard.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Now here's Russell. Outside McDaniels. Edwards against George. Edwards can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
So they take the lead. Leonard's got 8.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards slams it in.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Downs plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Morris. Into the lane. Now George. 4 on the clock. Jackson, the pass to George. The 3. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. George outside. Unloads. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Oh, George with a steal. Jackson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Now McDaniels. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
So smooth. A little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Now here's Russell, looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Edwards, 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Russell, no good. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Leonard finds George. Here's Zubac. Up top, George, defended by Gobert. George outside. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Leonard pulls down the board. Edwards against George. Up top, Jackson. The kick out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Driving to the basket. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Edwards against George. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Russell against Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Inside, and stolen by Edwards. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell to pass to Gobert. Towns down low. He's working on Morris. Here's Russell. Paul George pulls it in. Leonard outside. 3 seconds left. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it. Always working hard to bring something out the next season.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a rally as always. Thanks.
17. The Clippers, 19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell in the backcourt duo. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward. Here's McLaughlin. On the wing, Noel. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. McLaughlin, shot is good.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Outside Wall. Pass to Mann. The 3-ball. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
Anderson with it, guarded by Batum. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Powell passes to Covington, back to Powell. Outside Wall, to the middle. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Noel. Powell covers. Here's McLaughlin. Stolen by Wall. And it's the Clippers on the break. Powell for 3. Rebound Minnesota. And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
He plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by the Clippers. Here's Noel. Powell covers. Deflects the pass. Down low. Wall. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting efficiently. 50% so far. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Noel. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Reed. Outside, Anderson. Back to Reed. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Wall. Batum, right side. Pass to Covington. Back to Batum. The kick out to Wall. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Timberwolves trail. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
Here's Noel. Powell covers. Right wing. Here's Prince. Back to Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. From outside, off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. And here are the Clippers now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Wall, the pass to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. It's stolen by Wall. And it's the Clippers on the break. And here they go. Batum gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin trying to get back on track. Gets the 3-ball to go. McLaughlin's got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And here's Wall. Batum, left side. And there's the drive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the board.
Leonard with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Leonard, left side. And stolen by Gobert. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Jackson outside. Leonard on the wing. George against Edwards. The kick out to Morris. Back to George. The 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Jackson. Leonard outside. Morris passes to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson finds George. The shot no good. Oh, good D by Edwards. Minnesota shooting it at 52%. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Back to George. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And stolen by Gobert. Jackson against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. Outside for Russell to take the lead. It's rebounded by Zubats. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Here's Leonard. Zubats passes to Leonard. Fires the 3. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Minnesota with it. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Back to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in. Neither Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Jackson, pass to George. And the jam by George.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Pass to Edwards. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. Inside. Now here's George. Comes up empty down low. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jackson against Russell. To the paint. Here's George. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Paul George stepping up big time.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Russell with the drive. The kick out to Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, nice, strong play that time.
Now here's Russell. Out left to the wing. Towns passes to Russell. Clock at 4. Outside Edwards. Over George. Another miss by Minnesota. And here are the Clippers now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Edwards against George. Now Leonard. Morris outside. Tries the spin move. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. Yes!
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Leonard. Missed it. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
It's time for the NBA. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bain. Then it's Brooks. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama at the four-man position. Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 3. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here is Russell. Outside Edwards. Out to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. So the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards against Bain. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Brooks. To the middle. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now here's Gobert, out to Russell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Adams' shot is good.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Edwards.
Big time!
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Morant. To the inside. Aldama. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. The kick out to Towns. Releases. It's not going to go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Brooks outside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to Russell. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Morant dishes to Adams. Back to Morant. Adams down low. Towns on him. Off target at the rim. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Outside, Bain. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They could use a bucket. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Outside Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Now here's Brooks. No points in the game yet for him.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell against Morant. Out to Russell. Passes it to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
Here's Morant. From deep. That one, no good. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And here's Morant. Down low. Here's Adams. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
The kick out to Town. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is. And very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumper.
The pass to Aldama. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant looking around. Pass to Bain. And Memphis turns it over again. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Morant against Russell. Towns wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Adams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Adams with the screen on Russell. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. They grab their own miss. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Hey, I'd like to also shout out the way they've defended. Already they've recorded some really good shot blocks. Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now Brooks still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A crossover, and McDaniels with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Timberwolves leading by 4. Russell with it. Here's Edwards. Dishes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Puts one up from 19. Another shot. The rebound by Steven Adams.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Minnesota with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scores.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back.
19, the Grizzlies, 13.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Memphis. Here's Noel. And Anderson has it in the corner. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Noel. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Now here's Jones. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Jones has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Grizzlies. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson outside. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly, and McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's the screen. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Anderson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Tillman. Stolen by Reed. Here's Anderson. Prince wide open. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 8-point game. Prince kicks to Reed. Puts the move on. Sweet move. Oh, wow! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Prince is effective at converting second chance opportunities when he chooses to go after them.
He's covered by Anderson. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Will it go? Second chance shot. Tillman's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 10. Prince, right side. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Lets it go from deep. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. Anderson up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the pass to Reed. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. There's the triple. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Jones.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Here's Noel. Defended by Jones. McLaughlin, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 12. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Tillman. Minnesota with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Noel passes to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. It's stolen. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him. And that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Reed. Torian Prince is out there with Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. Here's McLaughlin. The three. Aldama with the rebound. And here is Bane from deep three-point range. Aldama passes to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Prince. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Bane.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Torian Prince. Edwards has come in for Noel. And it's Russell in for Jordan McLaughlin. Passes to Aldama. There's the drive. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 13. passes to Aldama. Back to Bain. From past the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Pulls it up. Another miss by Minnesota.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Brooks finds Adams. Gobert with the block. Right side, Edwards. Morant with the steal. The pass to Aldama. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 13. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside, Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Good on the three-point shot. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Edwards dishes to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Into the lane. Fires the 3. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
It's Morant with the drive. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here on the floor. To the wing right side. That one off the back iron and out.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Here's Aldama, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from the corner. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Back to Russell. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant outside. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, Carl Anthony Towns.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Star-Spangled Banner.
And Doris, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there is a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. Now here's Jackson. Oh, Morant with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Jackson against Morant. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Adams finds Morant. Knocks down the long J.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
From deep three-point range, Jackson can't get it to go.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now here's Brooks. Aldama uses the glass on the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Now here's Bain. No good on the 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Leonard. Misses the runner. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George outside. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
Now here's Morant. Adams with a screen on Jackson. Morant, the pass to Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
And Adams drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Morris. George outside. Now here's Zubac. Count it. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And he jams it home with authority.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Morant against Jackson. A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, it's 6'9" with good athleticism. Dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Up top, George. Guarded by Bain. George's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Aldama, guarded by Morris. Adams, the pass to Morant. Shot blocked. They retain possession. Here's Aldama. Here's Adams. And at last, they get one to fall. Adams has got 6.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Bain. For 3, George. Here's Leonard. Aldama grabs the board.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Morant finds Adams. He's off on the layup. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4.
And your Clippers,
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
Good on both. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Here's George, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Pass to Leonard from outside the arc. Is rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Brooks. And stolen by Leonard. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area, he is so consistent as a finisher.
Outside Bain. Three-pointer. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The drive by Morant. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brett, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
That's good from George.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
Timeout call, Memphis.
All right, everyone. Let's give a big hand to your Clippers breaker. LA fans, let's hear it for your Clippers breaker.
Morant with it. He's got 7. Off target from 3-point range. To the inside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. George with it. Checked by Brooks. Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Brooks. Leonard defending. Pass to Aldama. And here's Bain. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Denied by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
Leonard on the wing. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Jackson finds Morris. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
Paul George at the line for 2.
George hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Memphis leading. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Down low. And the basket by Aldama. He has 6.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
George drives in, and it's Bain with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Morant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First team.
The free throw drops for Morant. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. George passes to Leonard. Kicks it to George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
That's good from George.
2 shots.
George hits them both. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Zubats. That's good from Adams on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their...
So we conclude the first half. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Outside Jones. From behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers trail. Wall, the pass to Covington. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Wall against Jones. Pass to Tillman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Wall. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Jones. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Clippers shooting 40% so far in this one.
All right, here come your Clippers breakers.
Left side Wall. No one near him. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Outside Jones. Tillman misses. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Powell finds Batum. Banked it in off the glass.
Touch right around the rim by Nick Batum. Go ahead, score inside. Nick, show him what you got.
Wall against Jones. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to man. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Tillman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Tillman's got this second bucket.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now here's Jones. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Tillman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Powell for 3. The shot, no good. Memphis with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Inside, here's Covington. Jones grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Conchar. 41 seconds left in the third. Guarded by Batum. Covington grabs the board. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Up top, Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. George, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Conchar. Off target from outside. And here's George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. George has got 11.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
And so it's... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Leonard outside. Back to Jackson. Zubats passes to Jackson. Moran against Jackson. Pass to Adams. Yep, that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Now Morris, pounded by Morant. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And here are the Grizzlies now. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams increasingly making himself a factor on the offensive end night after night.
Now here's Leonard. Let's go with a 3. Aldama grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The 3 from Bain. That shot off the mark. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George passes to Leonard. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jackson, the pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Moran against Jackson. Spins.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Moran. The D's right on him. That's good from Adams on the assist by Moran. Adams has got 6 points in the quarter.
dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
George outside. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
That one's no good.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Pass to Bane. Here's Aldama. Hey, puts up a 3. Here's Adams. No good. Great D that time from Zubac. Well, the Clippers shooting just 38% for this game so far.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Jackson against Morant. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Off target at the rim. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Pass to Aldama. Adams with the ball. Now here's Bane. Morant, the pass to Bane. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding.
And that one's good, Russell.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Jackson against Russell. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Leonard. Five on the clock. George passes to Zubats. Puts it up.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint, stolen by Zubats.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Russell. Back to Towns. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard with the drive. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Now Russell. The kick out to Towns. No good from outside.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, here's Morris. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Russell. Back to Leonard. All alone. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Jackson against Russell. Outside, Edwards. Out to Russell. Outside, Towns. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Towns for 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Out to Edwards. And there's the pass to McDaniels. The dish to Gobert. Goes up again. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
George passes to Jackson. Back to George. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. To the inside. Towns, no luck. Clippers leading by 3. Morris kicks to Zubac. Back to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George up top. He's guarded by Russell. Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Jackson against Russell. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Russell passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Russell against Jackson. Here's Leonard, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. And Leonard no good on that one.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game. About the same as KD and LeBron.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Jackson with 4 seconds on the clock.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Edwards with another miss. That's tipped. Like we know, the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Outside Leonard. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Morris, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. The kick out to Towns. And there's the drive. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Here's Jackson. Outside, George. Jackson setting the pick here for George. To the middle. Outside for Jackson. He dishes it to George. And it's Russell with the rebound. Drives to the hoop. So they take the lead.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Leonard kicks to Morris. Pass to George. And George with the stuff.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards can't hit. Jackson finds Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Edwards. Mr. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Zubac. Basket counts. Zubac has got his first basket of the night.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Russell dishes to Edwards. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. He feeds it to Towns. Out to Russell. And the rejection by Zubac. Gobert the pass to Russell. Outside Towns. Out to Edwards. With 1 on the clock. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for LA.
That one is off.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Mann's checked in for Leonard. And it's Powell in for Paul George. Edwards drives in. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Powell for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 3 spot. Here's McLaughlin. And the pass to Noel. A fader. Carries it from 3-point range. Noel's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Minnesota. Here's Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jalen Noel.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. The kick out to Anderson. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Noel. Takes the 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
The Clippers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Wall looking for an opening. Outside for Batum. Back to Wall. Here's man, guarded by Prince. He can't get that one to fall. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Anderson in the post, defended by Batum. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Nicholas Batum.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Prince outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's 3. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Pass to man. And stolen by Prince. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. Wall with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Wall with the ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You're going to have to do more than that to stop Norman Powell. You see the strength and body control.
The free throw drops for Powell. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's McLaughlin. He takes it in, and Covington sends it back. One-on-one fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's man, guarded by Prince. Powell, the pass to man. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Covington. The rebound by Prince. 1:39 left to play here in the third. Noel passes to Prince. Passes it to McLaughlin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Powell, no one around him. Here's Wall, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Timberwolves leading by 3. The kick out to Anderson. Misses the 3. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. Powell finds Covington. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Powell.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Here's McLaughlin. There's the pass to Prince. Offensive rebound over to the left wing. Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Outside for Batum. That one a little long. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Clippers trail. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. George passes to Jackson to take the lead. Back at 6. It's up a 3. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves shooting 41% for the game. Here's Edwards. Morris with the rebound. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
The playmaking of Reggie, a work in progress, but looking good right there.
And here's Russell. Out to Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Shooting 2.
And he sinks the second.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Back to Zubac. Over Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Ivica Zubac taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Minnesota with the ball. McDaniels in the post. Leonard's there. Edwards looking it over. To the inside. Gobert misses the layup. The Clippers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Morris. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards drives in. That one goes. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Morris with the bucket.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Out to Morris. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Zubac trying to break loose. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pass to Edwards. Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. Jackson looking around. In the corner, it's Morris. Outside Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Zubac. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And George kicks to Morris. Poked away. Outside Edwards. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Russell with it. Outside, Towns. Edwards with it. George picks him up. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 3. Right side, George. Takes it out to Leonard. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Count it! Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Oh, here's Edwards. It's in!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside, George. He's off from 3. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.